of them in the White House who are in there tap dancing for massa, wearing bow ties, shinning and grinding, laughing like nothing is funny. But I ain't afraid of the that sat at the door. These runaway slaves hiding in the White House gonna throw my picture up thinking that I'm gonna be afraid.
Could you believe that this guy actually considers himself a pastor?
Nervous all week, but I ain't afraid of the that sat at the door. These runaway slaves hiding in the White House gonna throw my picture up thinking that I'm gonna be afraid. If you got real courage, don't show my picture. Show the picture of the one that fired the black Joint Chief of Staffs from the military. If you gonna show a picture of the CEO of Target, Walmart, McDonald's, and Amazon that does not recognize black dollars or black business. If you gonna put up a picture of the state legislators in Florida that are banning black books. If you gonna put up the picture of the one who is stealing classified information from the IRS and Social Security. If you gonna put up a picture of those that don't want your mama to pay $35 for insulin and your child to pay $35 for inhaler. If you gonna put up a picture of those that are jailing children and separating families. I ain't ever scared. In case you forgot, I'm from the west side of Baltimore. If you got a problem, pull up on me.
They say that we're the black people that are gullible.
Stokely Carmichael said, our fathers had to run, but my generation is out of breath. We ain't running no more. Yea, though I walk. And after being on the run for 26 years from Saul and Philistines, David said, my running days are
Wow. There's a lot to dissect from this. But yes, I don't think that this guy really understands what he's saying. First of all, the things that he's projecting in terms of people being deprived of medical help, these are things that the Democrats are depriving you or were depriving you from. Seriously, talking about, yeah, this is going to cost that and this is going to cost that. Dude, you don't realize we're looking at big pharma. We're looking at all of these companies now. We actually have people in place looking at the corruption within these companies. But you want to sit here and manipulate black people using, God in the center, talking about you need an inhaler or something like that, or you out of breath, needing you literally sound like you need an inhaler, bro. That was crazy. Now, I know that the Bible doesn't completely slap no politics as a rule on pastors, but it definitely demands them to lead with wisdom and not worldly bias. In Titus 1:7-9, it says, an overseer must be self-controlled, upright, holy, and disciplined, holding to the truth to encourage others by sound doctrine and refute those who oppose it. If pastors' politics flows naturally from scripture, like defending the poor, and isn't just parroting any news network, it might align. But if they're stumping for a party like it's gospel, they're on shakier ground, risking their role as unifiers and truth tellers. And that's exactly what this guy did. Demeaned us for being Trump supporters. Why can't we just be people who have two different lines of thinking? Well, obviously that is what it is. But I mean, why can't it just be that for you? Why is it that, well, you know what? I won't even sit here and be a hypocrite. I'm not even going to be a hypocrite. It shouldn't be that way, huh? I mean, because I definitely have my opinions. Y'all definitely have your opinions. I guess what I'm getting at is, personally, It could be, I guess it's subjective, I'll admit. Personally, I just don't think that was the time and the place for that. It just wasn't. And to sit there and just pretty much call all black Trump supporters specifically, the C word, the Uncle T words, and all this other stuff in front of a congregation and basically threaten us to pull up on you because of our difference in belief. You're literally like, nobody threatened you and you already gonna pull up on me. Okay, that wasn't. Now, I want to play this next first. I know I'm going through the clips. I ain't put them all in sync the way I wanted to. I mean, I needed to yet, but y'all don't mind. It's the great thing about being here in the kingdom is you guys embrace the fact that this is all just me and you chilling and talking. Try not to do the whole. I used to do the whole edit and doctor everything up, but now take the more just me and you approach. I want y'all to watch this clip. Unrelated. We're also going to talk about Joy Reid as well. Unrelated, but the overall premise or the overall goal is just to get to show you the mind frame of our black individuals whom seem to be under the impression that we're so gullible and we can't think for ourselves. Here's him saying black men who support Donald Trump are basically low IQ.
Trump knows which niggas to really have around. And a lot of times it's the lowest common denominator caricature of black people. But I have to be honest with you that those things are effective to some types. It's effective to have Snoop around.
So you literally had Megan Thee Stallion twerking at a rally of Kamala Harris. Twerking.
It's effective to let Lil Wayne. It's effective to do Lil Wayne and have the picture with Lil Wayne.
What you mean? He just had a picture with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne wasn't campaigning for him. Now you just throwing that in there.
Effective to Kodak Black thing. It's effective. I'm not saying that it should be. I'm just saying that Trump has spent a lot of time around in the past these particular black entertainers.
Oh, so he's not racist is what you're saying. Oh, that's what he just said? He spent time around these black entertainers. Forget anything else that he spent time around. So y'all gonna act like.
And black cultural figures. And so I think that the people that he has around him, I think the reason why Tim Scott is not around is because Trump knows that Tim Scott is not the type of black man that black men want to be like.
Okay. Well, I mean, if this is what we're doing, the Democrats obviously have black entertainers that are around them as well.
Which ones?
Now, hold on. Before we do this, I want y'all to play this back. Did he set any criteria at all outside of just black people? Sure, he named black men, but did he set a criteria when he said black people? No. Watch when he decides to create a criteria.
Meg Thee Stallion, Beyonce, Glorilla. Oh, is it because I'm
Give me some
women?
black males. Give me some black males.
Usher.
Thank you. John Legend.
I like him.
Chris Rock.
He
I'm
don't
skipping
work.
Usher, as Donnie said. Spike
Right.
Lee.
I like Spike, but
Spike Lee, Tyler Perry.
Now you see, he's over here. But what's happening right now is, based on the names that she's naming, you can see on his face, he's judging by his criteria on his personal criteria on whether they have low or higher IQ.
Perry. Naming some Magic
All right.
Johnson.
okay.
All right, I guess. So a band said, y'all don't speak to the culture. Y'all ain't black enough. Y'all don't count. You
See
saying
what you're doing?
this is what, but Snoop and Kodak Black and Lil Wayne, those were the
I'm
right
talking
people
about-
to make it to resonate with blacks.
I'm talking about these man.
So basically, he's saying that the people that she named, that she named are more qualified, more intellectually, how do I say, superior to the supporters, celebrity supporters of Donald Trump. What I think is you guys just don't want to, you pick and choose. Sure, Kanye West is, got a lot that I can disagree with, but you know, he was definitely a prominent black figure in hip hop. I got some names right here, man. We can Lil Wayne too. Let's speak on Lil Wayne again. He endorsed Donald Trump in 2020, but what these people like that pastor or this guy right here doesn't mention is he met with Donald Trump, well, obviously with the pardon, but he also met with him to back his platinum plan for black economic growth after the fact. This is stuff for the black community. Low IQ though. It's low IQ to actually campaign for economic growth in the black community. We know 50 Cent been kind of dancing around it. Ice Cube didn't necessarily endorse or didn't necessarily condemn Donald Trump, but the fact that he went to go meet with him to talk about the contract with Black America, and he was condemned for that. And if Donald Trump didn't have any black person there at all you would have did was played the SNL clip of Tom Hanks and see, look, no black people up there, not one. Leave out the fact that Snoop Dogg was a hardcore. He had a music video, literally shooting or, referencing shooting Donald Trump in the head. They leave all this stuff out. They just make it seem like these people are blind. Oh, you know what? Oh, he got some money? Oh, yeah. We're going to follow the money. Come on, man. You got Herschel Walker, the ex-NFL player. Antonio Brown, another former NFL player. He mentioned Tim Scott. What about Byron Donalds? Now, I know the Byron Donalds, Tim Scott ain't necessarily the celebrity Hollywood and nothing like that or in the entertainment field, but these are prominent black male figures in the black community for me. And they're honest in my opinion. Nothing but honest. Now, we can go even further than that. Yeah, let's use a few historical figures in a black community. Mike Tyson. He's a boxing legend. Forget what you think about him personally. He's revered in the black community even to this day, from the young kids to the older kids. He just had a fight with Jake Paul. Lord Jamar. He's a rapper from Brand Nubian. Come on, man. You got Clarence Mason, who's a former WWE manager, Pastor Darrell Scott, a Cleveland-based minister, Ben Carson, a neurosurgeon, an ex-HUD security under Trump. You got another rapper, Waka Flocka, Mark Robinson, Leo Terrell. Like, come on, man. You got... Okay. Today, these videos have nothing to do with nothing, apparently. I'm over here just mixing stuff up. That's supposed to be in a whole nother mix video. Oh, no, yeah, I'm out. That was my fault, y'all. I'm clicking on tabs that's not supposed to be within here. It's just crazy, man. You got more. Let's talk a little more. I got some more names right here. What about Roy Jones Jr., who's another former boxing champion? Bagged Donald Trump in 2024. Him and Roy Jones Jr. actually fought each other. Made a lot of money doing it. And guess what? The black community was behind it. But you got the pastor out here spewing rhetorics like everybody who's black and a Trump supporter has to be somehow have a tail behind them. And also, now you got some people out there that we don't necessarily agree with their line of work and stuff like that, but that's neither here nor there. But they are celebrities. Like Sexy Red. You got David Clark too, a ex-Milwaukee County sheriff. I don't know much about him. Let me see. Stacey Dame Dash, the Rockefeller co-founder with Jay-Z. I'm just saying, man. Black people, we got to stop listening to the grifting. Let's read the comments. Somebody said she wasn't getting it, homie. Trump knows to keep ninjas around him that will get the attention. Trump always hung with Tyson, Don King, and the younger Al Sharptons. Not beloved Al Sharpton of today. So you even admit that Donald Trump isn't racist. I mean, even if you over here trying to spin it, I'm still getting good out of this. Like, it's the paradox for you right now. You admitting that Donald Trump isn't racist, but you also trying to allude to him somehow, being shady. Okay. Van is right that the Dems don't really have younger celebs around or to speak. Around or so to speak, celebs that are black men that really resonate with kids who grew up in the 90s or 80s. Or 2000s. I guess. That's something that speaks volumes in itself. It's either women celebrities or black men celebrities who pander heavily to women or older gen. Usher, John Legend, Mike Johnson, Spike Lee. This is spot on. Your co-host is somewhat hostile reaction to you trying to make a point was a little uncomfortable. So somebody doing this is, oh my, stay on that side. Stay.